Welcome to Let's Talk About Data. In this episode, we're building a YouTube video analytics dashboard using the YouTube Data API and Power BI. Whether you're a content creator, data analyst, or just curious about what's trending, this project will level up your skills. YouTube isn't just a platform, it's the second largest search engine in the world. That means your content isn't just being watched, it's being searched. And if you understand the data behind your videos, you can position yourself exactly where your audience is looking. But success isn't just about posting more. It's about interpreting your core metrics: views, likes, comments, and watch time. These numbers are more than just feedback. They're the pulse of your audience engagement and the blueprint for your future content. To decode these metrics, we'll build a live dashboard powered by real-time YouTube data. We'll retrieve the data using API integrations, which act as digital pipelines between YouTube and our analysis tools, pulling raw numbers, cleaning them, and preparing them for meaningful insight. And to make it all actionable, we'll visualize these insights in Power BI. A well-designed dashboard doesn't just inform, it tells a story. It surfaces what matters, drives decisions, and gives you clarity at a glance. Data by itself is noise, but structured, visualized data is narrative intelligence. It's how you go from confusion to clarity, and from I think to I know. That's the core of any data science practice, transforming information into insight. This dashboard becomes your creative compass. By analyzing trends, comparing performance, and identifying what resonates, you can make data-informed decisions, refining your content strategy, deepening engagement, and accelerating your channel's growth. This is more than just analytics, it's your roadmap to growth. So whether you're a creator, a strategist, or a data enthusiast, stick around, because here at Let's Talk About Data, we don't just upload videos, we engineer success. Alright, now that you understand why YouTube analytics are important, let's walk through the exact tools and data you'll need to build a real-time video analytics dashboard. These are the key components that will help transform raw numbers into actionable insights. First up, Python. It's one of the most versatile languages in data science, excellent for data wrangling, manipulation, and automation. In this project, we'll use Python to fetch data directly from YouTube, process it, and get it ready for analysis. It comes with a rich ecosystem of libraries designed for everything from loading and transforming data to creating visualizations and performing advanced analysis. To get our hands on the real-time video data, we'll use the YouTube Data API v3. Think of an API as a bridge, a structured way for your application to communicate with YouTube and pull data like views, likes, watch time, and more. To access this API, you'll need to create a Google Cloud project and generate an API key. This key is like your digital passport, allowing secure access to YouTube's data on behalf of your application. Next, once the data is in, it's time to clean and organize it. That's where Pandas comes in. This library is the go-to tool in Python for handling structured data. It provides intuitive data structures like the data frame, which lets you load, explore, and clean data efficiently, almost like having a supercharged Excel sheet directly inside Python. Finally, to make the data actionable and digestible, we'll bring it all together using Power BI. This tool lets you create interactive dashboards that help stakeholders make informed decisions quickly without diving into the raw numbers. It's where our hard work comes to life through clear, compelling visuals. Together, these tools form a complete pipeline, from data collection and processing to analysis and visualization. This is how we convert raw YouTube metrics into a strategic dashboard that empowers creators to take control of their content performance. Ready to dive in? You'll find complete source code and API setup instructions linked in the description below. Don't miss this chance to transform your data into clarity, confidence, and channel growth. In the last segment, we explored the essential tools to build your YouTube Analytics dashboard. Now, we're going hands-on with the first critical step, setting up access to the YouTube Data API v3 and retrieving your API key. Our journey starts at the Google Cloud Console, available at console.developers.google.com. This is your command center for managing APIs, projects, and credentials. Make sure you're logged in with your Google account before proceeding. Once logged in, the first task is to create a new project. Think of a project as a container that holds all your settings, permissions, and API resources. It helps keep your work organized and your usage tracked efficiently. Next, head to the API library under APIs and Services and search for YouTube Data API v3. Once found, click Enable. This gives your project permission to access YouTube's public data endpoints for videos, channels, playlists, and more. After enabling the API, it's time to generate your API key. This key acts as a secure access token, allowing your application to make requests to the API. Go to Credentials, click Create Credentials, and choose API Key. Treat this key like a password. Keep it secure and don't share it publicly. Now that you have your API key, let's move into Python, where we'll set up our initial script to begin collecting data. Python is an ideal tool for this. It's simple, powerful, and highly extensible for automation and analytics. First, we import requests. This library helps us make HTTP requests to web APIs like YouTube's. It handles the connection and data retrieval so we can easily interact with the data sources we need. Next, we bring in Pandas, the go-to library for working with tabular data in Python. It provides the data frame structure. Think of it as a powerful spreadsheet you can manipulate with code. We'll use it to clean, transform, and analyze the data returned from our API calls. Here, we set the variable API_key to the key you just generated. Replace the placeholder with your actual key. But remember, always keep this private and avoid uploading it to public repositories. The channel_ID variable defines the specific YouTube channel you want to analyze. Replace this example with your own channel's ID or any public channel you wish to track. This base_URL is the entry point for the YouTube Data API. All of our API requests, whether we're looking for video stats, channel details, or playlist info, will start with this base path. And there you have it. You've now set up everything you need to begin collecting data from YouTube in real time. In the next section, we'll write Python functions to pull video metrics and structure them for visualization. In the last segment, we configured our Google Cloud project and generated our YouTube Data API key. Now it's time to put Python to work. In this video, we'll write the function that powers our data collection pipeline, get_video_data, which will help us retrieve real-time stats from any YouTube channel. Here's our function signature: def get_video_data, channel_id. This function is modular and reusable, designed to accept any channel_id as input. That way, we can easily fetch data for different YouTube creators or even automate monitoring multiple channels. Next, we construct the URL for our first API call. We're using the /search endpoint to retrieve the 10 most recent videos from the given channel. The parameters define what data we want, video metadata like title and published date, and how many results to fetch. We make our API call using requests.getURL and immediately parse the response with. This converts the returned JSON into a Python dictionary, making it easy to navigate and extract specific values. Not everything returned by /search is a video. It might include playlist or other content types. So we filter the results to include only actual videos, extracting the video ID for each. This list of IDs will be essential for our next API call. Now we're ready for the second call. We use the /videos endpoint, which gives us detailed statistics like views, likes, comments, and publishing dates. By joining all video IDs into a comma-separated string, we can request stats for multiple videos in a single call. Just like before, we send our request and parse the response. Now we have all the data we need, from performance metrics to video titles, packaged in one variable. Now we loop through the response. For each video, we extract specific details: title, views, likes, comments, and published date. We wrap each video's data in a dictionary and append it to a list called data. To avoid errors, we safely access each field and use them to ensure numerical consistency. Finally, we convert that list into a pandas data frame. This gives us a structured tabular view of our video metrics, ready for visualization or further transformation. This function is now your data extraction engine, efficiently transforming raw API responses into structured insight. So, in just a few lines of Python, we've built a flexible real-time data collector that pulls actionable insights from YouTube. Alright, so far we've tapped into the YouTube Data API and built a powerful function, get_video_data, to fetch real-time video stats like views, likes, and publication dates. Now comes the next crucial step, exporting this data into a format that Power BI can understand and work with effortlessly. This line, df equals get_video_data, channel_ID, simply executes our data extraction pipeline. The function retrieves the latest video data from the specified YouTube channel and returns it as a pandas data frame, Python's built-in table-like data structure. Now, all of our fetched metrics are organized and structured in memory, ready for export. The next line, df.to_CSVendas, YouTube_data.csv, index equals false, takes that organized data and writes it to a CSV file. Next, CSV, or comma-separated values, is one of the most widely accepted formats for tabular data. It's lightweight, universally readable, and perfect for import into Power BI or any analytics platform. A quick but important detail, index equals false. By default, Pandas includes row numbers in the CSV file, but we don't need that. In most BI tools, this index is unnecessary and can even complicate imports. So, this flag ensures our output is clean and streamlined, optimized for downstream use. Once this line runs, you'll see a file called YouTube_data.csv in your working directory. Inside, you'll find all your YouTube video titles, views, likes, comments, and published dates, ready to power your dashboard. Coming up next, we'll walk through how to load this file into Power BI and begin building your YouTube Analytics dashboard. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next phase in this hands-on data science journey. In our previous segment, we fetched real-time video data from YouTube using Python and exported it to a clean CSV file, YouTube_data.csv. Now, we're bringing that data into one of the most powerful business intelligence platforms out there, Power BI. To begin, click Get Data, select text/CSV, and choose your YouTube_data.csv file. Power BI gives us a quick preview, and with just one click on Load, our dataset is imported and ready to visualize. Once loaded, we can see all the structured columns from our Python data frame: title, views, likes, comments, and published date. This data is now fully accessible for slicing, dicing, and visual storytelling. Let's start by visualizing which videos are driving the most views. I'll select the title and views fields, then choose the bar chart visual. This gives us a side-by-side comparison of each video's performance, helping us quickly identify the content that resonates best with our audience. Next, let's understand how views evolve over time. We'll use a line chart, placing published on the x-axis and views on the y-axis. This chart reveals temporal trends, showing spikes, dips, and overall viewership patterns aligned with your video release schedule. To summarize our channel's performance at a glance, I'll add 3 card visuals, one for total views, another for likes, and one more for comments. These key metrics give us a snapshot of our audience engagement across all recent uploads. And there you have it, a complete YouTube video analytics dashboard built in Power BI. We've taken our raw data all the way from an API call in Python, through structured export with pandas, and now into a powerful visual narrative using Power BI. Each chart here tells a different story. The bar chart shows performance video by video, the line chart uncovers viewership trends over time, and the cards deliver quick insights at a glance. Let me know in the comments which one's your favorite. Our dashboard is shaping up nicely, giving us a solid overview of our YouTube channel's performance. But dashboards aren't just about what they show. You unlock their true potential when you make them interactive. Interactivity allows us to explore our data dynamically, dig deeper, and uncover stories that aren't visible at first glance. Now, let's go one step further and create custom metrics using DAX formulas. DAX, or Data Analysis Expressions, is Power BI's powerful language for defining new measures, aggregations, and KPIs. One great example is a measure for total engagement, which combines likes and comments to give a fuller picture of how much users are interacting with our videos. This aggregation transforms 2 separate columns into a single, insightful metric. It's an efficient way to distill complex behavior into a visual indicator of performance. Next, we'll create a measure for average views. Unlike total views, this tells us how each video performs on average, providing a sense of central tendency. This is especially useful when comparing performance across different time frames or content types. Both these measures, total engagement and average views, update dynamically when filters are applied. This transforms our dashboard from a static report into a decision support system, allowing creators and analysts to explore different hypotheses, audiences, and time windows on the fly. Let's start by adding a slicer based on published date. Slicers act as on-canvas filters that allow users to isolate specific slices of data, like a particular date range, month, or year. For YouTube videos, this is incredibly valuable because performance often correlates with when a video was published. By applying a date filter, we can focus our analysis on timeframes like a specific campaign window, a season, or a content strategy cycle. Just like filtering rows in a dataset, this lets us zoom in on what's relevant without modifying the underlying data. It enhances our ability to spot temporal trends, evaluate launch timing strategies, and isolate outliers. When you build dashboards, always keep the end user in mind. Let them explore the data without overwhelming them. Slicers and custom metrics are powerful tools to help users uncover hidden insights, but only when presented clearly and with intent. By combining interactivity with insightful calculations, we're elevating our YouTube dashboard into a true analytics product, something that not only tells us what's happening, but helps us understand why. We've come a long way, from fetching data with Python and shaping it with pandas, to crafting a compelling, interactive dashboard in Power BI. In our last segment, we added dynamic filters and created custom measures like total engagement and average views. Now it's time for the final step, polishing the presentation and deploying it for real-world use. Let's start with refining the visual aesthetics of our dashboard. Clean design improves readability and elevates your storytelling. Here, we can adjust font styles, label sizes, grid lines, and color palettes. A clear, consistent design not only makes your visuals look better, it helps your viewers quickly grasp the story in the data. Power BI's built-in themes are a fantastic way to ensure visual consistency. Choose one that aligns with your brand or message. A well-designed theme enhances perception and adds a layer of professionalism to your dashboard. Don't forget your titles. Every chart and every page should clearly state what it's showing. A viewer should be able to glance at the dashboard and immediately know what insights are being presented. That's the difference between an exploratory tool and an executive-ready report. Once your dashboard looks and feels right, it's time to publish. This step takes your dashboard from your local machine to the cloud, where it becomes an accessible, shareable, real-time analytics tool. Just hit publish, choose your workspace, and let Power BI service handle the rest. Congratulations! You've just built a professional-grade YouTube Analytics dashboard from scratch. If you followed along, I'd love to see your version. Deploy your dashboard and tag it Let's Talk About Data on LinkedIn. Share your insights, inspire others, and continue your journey as a data storyteller. And there you have it. You now have a fully functional YouTube Analytics dashboard, built in Power BI, powered by data pulled straight from the YouTube API, and shaped intelligently using Python and Pandas. But this isn't just about building pretty charts. It's about creating actionable insights. Whether you're tracking your own content or analyzing competitor channels, you're now equipped to monitor performance in near real time, giving you a continuous read on the business health of your content strategy. We've walked through the entire data science lifecycle, starting with collecting raw data, cleaning and structuring it, conducting exploratory data analysis, and finally visualizing insights in a powerful, interactive dashboard. This dashboard isn't static, it's dynamic, scalable, and designed for deep exploration. You're now able to expose patterns, comparisons, and relationships hidden within your multivariate data. This is the essence of real-world data science, going from prototype to production, and delivering insights that are shareable, accessible, and decision-ready. But we're just getting started. In our next episode, we'll tackle something different: Twitter sentiment analysis with NLP and visualizations. We'll dive into unstructured social media data, apply natural language processing, and build visualizations to decode public sentiment at scale. If you enjoyed this project, like and subscribe for more real-world data builds. Want the full code? It's available on our GitHub, link in the description. And I'd love to see what you've built. Drop a screenshot of your dashboard in the comments, and let's keep this data conversation going. This is Let's Talk About Data. I'm Sonu, and I'll see you next week with another hands-on deep dive. Until then, stay curious and stay data-driven.